Good everyone, my name is Graphics. We are going to look at the three elevation, looking from the left, as in looking from the front elevation, looking at this side, what are you going to see? Looking from the top, which is called the plan, what are you going to see? And looking from the end view, what are you going to see? So first of all, let me bring out the elevations of this isometric figure here. Now, first of all, project all these sides this way. I project all the sides this way. All the ending first, right? I'll project here too. I'll project here too. I'll project here too. All the edge, I am projecting them. All the edge, I am projecting them out. This is what I am doing. Right? And here too. Then here too. Then here. Now if you look closely, when you're looking it from this side, it's like you're casting your image, casting the image on a plain wall, right? Now if you look at this, you cast this. If you're looking at it from this side, you're going to see all this line here. Here is an opening, but it is blocked from this side. Just like looking a staircase from afar perpendicularly, you think it is just a straight line. So everything here will be straight. Now I'll just take my meter rule and I'm going to join from here straight down to here. Right, so let me zoom that so we'll see what we're actually talking about. Now the next one we're doing is from this point to this point here is thickened, so I'll just draw here straight down to touch the other here. So I'll move here to touch this line here because this is from this line to this line. So when I do that, I'll be having something like this. Alright, now similarly from here to here will be from here to somewhere along this line. So project it to touch there. So it will be touching here this way. You can see that. Then from here to here is from here to that line here. So I'll project it from this line straight down to this point here. You can see that. Now this point is coming down here, so this also will come down here. So I'll be having this. Right, then this is touching here, so this will be touching somewhere around here. So I'll bring this out. Right, now this will be touching somewhere around here. Is that okay? So how would I know where it's touching? I'll just project from here straight down to here. There's an opening here, but it is blocked inside, so it will just be seeing it, you'll be seeing it as a straight line. So I'll just take this and I'm going to join this from here straight down to this point. You see that? So in doing that, I'm going to now join the two ends together this way. You can see that. Now if you look at this line here, let me show you. There's looking at from here, you might not see anything here, but to show that there is something in here, I'll project this line here, right? Then I'll project this to touch that line and to be hidden line to show that what there is something in between. Then I'll take it up to touch this. So just take it there to show that what there's a space in here. So you're looking at it from here, you will not see here, but you're showing the hidden line that what there's an opening in between, right? Now you'll be seen here as a straight line, so I'll project this down from here to here. We'll be coming down from here straight down here, and from the other point to straight down here. You can see that. So this is what you will be seeing when you are looking at it from this direction. So if here is A, right, automatically here will be A. Start taking, and this point here B, then here is what B. You cannot see it, right? Then this through here you can see that. So this is what we have here. Now this is the front elevation. Looking at it from this side, this is what you will see. Now if I look at it from this side backward this way, let's see what I'm going to see. The end view. If I'm drawing the end view, let me just project this backward this way. Then I'll come here, I'll project this also backward this way. Then I'll project this also backward this way. I'll also project this too backward this way. I'll project here also this point backward this way. Project here too. All the points I'm projecting them back. I'm projecting them back. I'm projecting them back. All this line here, including here too. Now let's observe and see what will happen. Now looking at it from the front, you're going to see A, right? So first of all, I'll join this line point to this point. So it will be somewhere around here. So from here to here is what I am going to see. From this point to this point. So let's do that. From here to here, you trace the line backward, right? Let's trace it backward and see. From here, this is the line here, somewhere around here, right? To this line here, somewhere around here. So I can easily bring that point down this way. I can just bring it down this way. I will see it as a straight line, right? Then I'm going to join it to this line here. You can see that. Then I'll bring this up to here. And I'll close it up. Now if this is E, right? This will be E. You'll be seeing that as your E. Now similarly, if I move forward, right, I'll be seeing F. So let's take this one still up again. This point, it will be up to here, and also from here. Up to this line here. So if we trace it, this is what we have. And I'll close it up. So that is F. This will also be what? F. So you're looking at it from here, you see E, you see F. And now, if you look at this very well, let's call here to be P and R, right? So if I should project that there, if I trace this line, look at it, it is meeting here, right? So I'll just take it to the next point up, which is here. And I'll close it up. So that is our what? Our P. Similarly, the same point here also, if I trace it to this point to touch the next point up, which is here, when you trace it from this point, you're going here, and I'll close it up. And that is R. Okay, this is P, this is P, this is R, this is R, you see it. And let me see T. You're seeing T here, right? So T will be somewhere around here. So if I trace the line of T, it means that I am going to cover up this place, because we're seeing that as a straight line. So that will be what? T. Is that again? Now if you look closely, this line here you see, which moves to this point, you cannot actually see it from the front because it's in between the block. So I can easily bring it down with faint lines, as in hidden lines. So I'll be coming from here, so it will be coming down straight, because we cannot see it. It is in between to show that there's something in between, right? Now if you look this closely, what else? And that is all we have for the end view. Now if you are looking it from the plan, if you're looking it from the plan, what do you think we can actually see from the plan? Right, so let me project it up and see. I'll come here, you're looking from the top, so this will be from here, it will go up, right? Then from here also it will go up. So I can easily join those two lines together because they are coming together, so I can join them from here anywhere I want to. I'll just join it from this point, you can see, to this point. You can see that I can see those two lines, I'm joining them. Then similarly I can take this side up to, and here up to, so I will join from here to this other point here, right? So what I will do here, I will join from here straight down to this point, right? And also from here straight down to this point, where I'll close it up. Now if you look at this very well, I'm having E, right? So if I project here up. This line is coming here to touch here, and also here is coming up to touch here. So if I close it up, to this point, I'll be saying E again. Right? So since I'm seeing E from the plan and I'm seeing E from the front and the end view, it means that that's inclined. Now also, if I project, let me say this is E and this is P, or let me say Z. This is Z here, right? So if I project here up, this one to touch here, and I project here also up to touch here. If I close them up like this, I'll be having Z here. You can see that. Now, if I project here up this way to touch here, and I project here also up this way to touch here, I can easily take this backward and this backward. And if I project this point straight up to touch here, and here straight up to touch here, so it means that I can actually close here up this way, and I will close here up this way, then here up this way. Now there is a through here, right? So here will not be closed, so I'm going to delete this part out. Now this is what we have, this opening here. This is what we have here from the plan, looking at it from the top. Now I can see here when I'm looking from the top, so I can see Z, I can see E, then this point here, right? I can project them up. I can project this end here. If I project here up this way, this will touch here, and if I project here up too, this will touch here. So first of all, I will join them with a faint line. Join them with a faint line. I'll move to the other one, which is this, to touch here, and I'll move to the other one also, which is this, to touch here. Right? So those 2 points are well seen. So we're taking them, and also taking here too. Right? Now if you notice this point here will guide me. If I take this to this point and I come here also, I'll close it up this way. So that is where I will now move this edge going in to touch it up. Then these two will come here to touch it up. And I'll close it up. Now this is what we have. This opening here, let me see, here is W. So this idea is also what? W. And here is free. So this is what we have. We are talking about the views of the isometric projection. So we have already put them into orthographic views, which are, these are the orthographic views: the front elevation, the end view, and and the plan. So the manner at which you arrange them will now tell you if it is in first angle or it is in what? It is in third angle, which I explained in my earlier video. So I will rearrange this figure somewhere around here and to tell you if it is in first angle or it is in what? In third angle. Now whenever you hear the word orthographic projection, probably first angle or third angle, the first thing you have to do is for you to draw your 4 cardinal points, as in form of a quadrant. So I'm going to draw this way, my horizontal, right, and the vertical, right, and the vertical. And I'll take my compass and I'll measure at least 5 millimeter on my meter rule with my compass. Then I'll place it here. I'll mark up, left, down, and right. So draw my line to flow through those points this way. To flow through those points this way. And I'll do the same thing here. And the same thing here. Now if you look at this very well, you dictate that the distance from here to here. I'll just take my compass. You measure from the diagram given. I'll just measure from here to here, right? It's just the same thing. If I place it here, I'll thicken it from this point to this point. Right? The next one, I can come here also, take this to this. If I place it here, I'll get this. Now thicken it, just like it is shown at the top right corner of the screen. So the same measurement, nothing changes. I can use my set square, my t-square, draw a line. So the same thing here, place it this way, and I'll come here. I'm going to mark, and I can close it up. To tell you it is the same measurement. Now if I come here also, come from here, measure here. You can see that. I'll come here, I'll mark. I'll come here also, I'll measure here. I'll come here, I'll mark. I'm taking the measurement from the top screen. You can see we know from here. So I'll just draw this down. And also drop this down. And I can bring it down a little bit. I can measure from here to here. Place it here, and I'll mark. Then I'll just close it up. So what is just telling you that it is the same measurement, nothing changes. The orthographic is just 90 and 180. That is the orthographic view. So if I place it here to this point, I'll come here also, I'll mark, and I'll close it up. Right, now I'll bring it down this way, take it down, and I can easily measure from here to here. Right, so I'll place it here and I'll mark. If I mark there, I can easily take it this way and still take the measurement from here to this point. So all the measurement I'm taking is in the diagram when I was constructing the isometric view. So I can now thicken them now. So I can thicken from here to here, then from here to here, then from here to here. Now I can just take this out a little bit and measure from here to here. You can see that. Then I'll place it here. I'll mark. So this is where I am going to now draw my hidden line. So you can see that I'm only transferring my points. So if you watch the previous video on this, see what I'm talking about. So this is what we've done here. So if I place my orthographic projection, my front elevation ahead of the x-axis, on top of the x-axis, above the x-axis, you say you are drawing in first angle projection. Either it is here or here, as long as it's above the x-axis. This is the x-axis here, right? Now I'm going to project all the rest line downward this way, all the rest line down, all the rest points, project them down this way. Right, so I can easily, I'm drawing the plan now looking from here, so I know that the plan has the same length through from here to here, right? And the width of the plan, because I say the plan has both length and width, so the width is just here, right? This is the width, so I can easily come here, measure that again. Use the width, so I can easily come here, right, and measure the width here, which I am going to close up, right? And I'll bring this one down to this way, so I can easily close here up. This is closing up and this is closing up. So we're just copying and what? And pasting. So if I come here, if I take from here to here, this way, I can come and place it here also, and I'll mark. So I can easily close that up from here to here, and from here to here. And here to here. Now the next thing is I'll close here up too. You'll see it as this point. I'll close it up. Then here also I'll close it up. Then here I'll measure on this line. I'll take this to this. You can see that, and I'll place it here, mark to this point, also take it here, mark to this point. So it is on that point, this point here, and this point. I'll draw this down to touch here, I'll draw this down here to touch here. Then I'll close it up. So I'm closing it up from here to here. And close it up too. So this is what we have here, right? Now here is not supposed to be opened, so I have to close it up. Now the next one is to draw 45-degree here. So I can just take my rule, try and connect this center and this end here, or use a 45-degree as shown in the previous video. You just draw here out, and you project all those points to come out here. Project all the points. This is coming, this is coming, and then to not pass the top here. So this is coming through. You know, project all those points upward from here. Just of the point here to touch up, here, and we have that. And I'll project all this ending here to come here and touch here, to come here and touch here. So we have this. So I can just easily thicken all those points out with my meter rule. So I'm drawing the end view now. So I'll join from here to here, thicken it, right? Then from here to here also, thicken it, and close here too. Then close here too. Then what else again here? I'm just drawing what I have here, the end view. Then this is my hitting line here. Then I'll close it up too. So this is what we have. We have rearranged this figure. This you see, we've arranged. So if you are told to draw in orthographic projection, this is what they ask you to do, right? So I only did this to give you an insight of what you have been told. So if I draw these two down here and I draw this up here, that is third angle. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.